So all of this back and forth with this company is giving me low-key PTSD flashbacks to the National Honor Society at my high school. It was a whole mess that I have to at least get out there somewhere. COVID messed up a lot of things. So freshman year, I walk in, principal's honor roll, complete straight A's, perfectly fine. And of course I got recruited into the National Honor Society my sophomore year because they were like, oh, you need a 3.0 GPA to join. And I was like, okay. So sophomore year, straight A's again, but then COVID hit and I was taking a pre-AP, which is a advanced course of English that gets you extra GPA points. So I was like, I don't know what my grades are going to be like junior or senior year, so let me take this so I have that extra boost. And so I did it, and I had to be in that class. I had something like an 89 point something or an 88.5, somewhere around there, like super high B, and COVID hit, so we all were sent home, of course. And my English teacher, she was like, okay, I don't have any assignments for you guys anymore, obviously because of COVID, so you guys could do extra credit bonus. And so I did the extra credit and she never graded it, so I literally had 1B my sophomore year. But because my GPA was still high, I was still in the Honor Society. Because you don't need a 4.0, you need like a 3.0 or higher, so I was like, okay. So my junior year, I went in there, I definitely, after COVID, learning got a lot harder, so it wasn't as easy, but I did get A's and B's. But in my Algebra 2 math class, teacher sucked. Honestly, it was really bad. She humiliated the students if they got a bad grade. She sucked at teaching. She would yell at us literally every morning at class, make us feel like crap, and definitely she did not do her job. So, of course, everybody got bad grades in that class, and I managed to pull a C, but everybody else literally failed. So I literally had 1 C in high school, and that was literally it. And then come my senior year, I had all A's and B's, and I literally went to take the group photos for the National Honor Society in October, didn't suspect anything was wrong, but come my senior year, it was the second semester, I was going to be graduating, and I emailed them. I was like, when are we getting those graduation, the yellow things that go around our neck? And she was like, oh, I don't know, you'll just have to wait and see. Then comes time to order the tassels a couple months later, and she's like, oh, you're not even in NHS anymore. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, well, you need a 3.8 to stay. And I was like, okay, why wasn't I notified of that? You'll see in part 2.